Ever feel like your days just blur together, like a river flowing without any control? We often get stuck in routines, chasing deadlines, and putting our dreams on hold as if we've got an endless supply of time. We tell ourselves, later when I have time. But what if later is the biggest illusion we buy into? Most of us were never really taught how to live intentionally, how to be the architects of our days, not just a resident. This video isn't about cheap time management tricks or how to cram more tasks into your 24 hours. It's about something much deeper. How we can start designing a life you actually love, every day, every choice, every moment. We're going to explore some core principles that can help you take back control, not just of your time, but of the entire direction of your life. Chapter 1: Time in the Artist's Hands. The journey to an intentional life starts from within, from how we see time, ourselves, and the world around us. Time's a funny thing, isn't it? An hour can fly by when you're lost in joy, but feel like an eternity when you're anxiously waiting. That's not magic, it's how our brain perceives time, shaped by our experiences and emotions. You know that common feeling, right? Time just flies by too fast, I can't keep up. But here's a fascinating thought. You can actually stretch your perception of time. How? By filling your life with new experiences and being fully present. Mindfulness. When you break free from monotonous routines, try a new route, learn something new, truly engage in conversations, your brain logs more new markers, making time feel richer and more expansive. Think of yourself as an artist and time as your canvas. How will you paint it today? Chapter 2: Your Inner Compass, Aligning Values with Actions. So many people are busy, but is all that busyness actually getting them closer to what truly matters to them? We often chase goals set by society or others' expectations, not from our own inner voice. We often tell ourselves, I have to do all of this to be successful. The shift happens when we realize that intentional living requires an inner compass, a set of core values that guides every decision. Instead of an endless to-do list, try asking, does this action align with my deepest values? Is this leading me to the version of myself I aspire to be? It's not about doing more, but doing what truly counts. Maybe your values are connection, growth, or contribution. Chapter 3: The Stories We Live By. Each of us is a storyteller, and the most important story we tell is the one about ourselves. This internal narrative, what we believe about our abilities, our limits, and our worth, silently shapes our actions and our reality. It's easy to get stuck in a loop thinking, this is just who I am, I can't change. But the good news is, we can be conscious editors of our internal stories. Recognize any negative or limiting narratives you might be holding on to. Replace them with empowering, growth oriented ones. For instance, change "I'm not good at this" to "I'm in the process of learning this." Small shifts in your internal narrative can trigger massive changes in how you use your time and energy. Chapter 4: Your Personal Energy Architecture. Once we get the mindset right, it's time to build the concrete pillars that support an intentional life. We often focus on time management, but have you considered that energy management is way more crucial? You can have all the time in the world, but if you're running on empty, that time isn't much use. Many of us operate on the idea that I'll rest when everything's done. The breakthrough is realizing that energy is your ultimate currency. Treat it that way. Figure out what recharges your batteries and what drains them. Quality sleep isn't a luxury, it's foundational. Light exercise isn't about a perfect body, it's about mental clarity and vitality. The food you eat is your fuel, and short breaks during work, like the Pomodoro technique, can actually multiply your productivity. Design your day around your natural energy rhythms, not the other way around. Chapter 5: The Web of Life, Connections That Matter. Humans are social creatures. The quality of our relationships directly impacts our quality of life. Intentional living means consciously investing in meaningful connections. A common refrain is, I don't have time to socialize as much anymore. But here's a fresh perspective. It's not about quantity, but quality. Nurture relationships that give you positive energy and support your growth. Schedule time for the important people in your life, just like you schedule important meetings. Listen with empathy, offer support. And don't forget your weak ties, those acquaintances or friends from different circles. They often become unexpected bridges to new opportunities and perspectives. Every genuine interaction is an investment in your emotional well being. Chapter 6: Growth as a Way of Life. The comfort zone is, well, comfortable. But nothing really grows there. An intentional life embraces continuous learning and growth as an integral part of the journey, not an extra chore. We might think, more learning? I'm done with school. But the truth is, we should think of ourselves as a work in progress. Every day is a chance to learn something new, sharpen a skill, or broaden your horizons. It doesn't have to be formal. Read books outside your usual genre. Take a short online course. Learn a new skill from YouTube. Teach what you learn to someone else. It's one of the fastest ways to deepen your understanding. Create a unique skill portfolio that you keep developing throughout your life. Chapter 7: Managing Your Emotional Spectrum. Emotions are an inseparable part of the human experience. Denying or suppressing them only makes them stronger. Intentional living means learning to understand, accept, and wisely manage our full spectrum of emotions. It's easy to fall into the trap of telling ourselves, I shouldn't feel sad, angry, anxious. Yet, all emotions are valid and carry messages. The key is to acknowledge them without being controlled by them. Practices like short meditations, journaling, or just pausing to take a deep breath can help create space between a stimulus and your response. It's not about never feeling negative, but about building emotional resilience and the ability to respond to situations more calmly and constructively. Chapter 8: Creating with Purpose. Finding meaning and contribution. An intentional life doesn't just focus inward. It's also about how we interact with and contribute to the world around us. One of our deepest human needs is to feel like we matter. We find meaning not just by receiving, but by giving and creating. A common barrier is the thought, I'm not creative enough to make anything valuable. But here's the reality: everyone has creative potential. Creativity isn't limited to the arts. It can be solving a problem at work, finding a new way to help your community, cooking a new dish, or even rearranging your room. The key is the process, not perfection. Don't be afraid of bad ideas. They're often stepping stones to brilliant ones. Find the intersection of what you're good at, what you enjoy, and what the world needs. That's often where purpose hides. Chapter 9: Financial Freedom. A tool for a life you love. Money is an important tool, but in the pursuit of an intentional life, it's vital to see money as a means to freedom and choice, not as the ultimate end goal itself. Many believe that if I just had more money, all my problems would be solved. The empowering view is that true financial freedom isn't just about how much you make, but how well you manage what you have and how aligned your spending is with your values. Avoid lifestyle inflation, the trap where expenses rise with income, keeping you feeling broke. Focus on time affluence, having enough resources to have control over your time. Invest in experiences that enrich your soul and personal growth, not just things that depreciate. Chapter 10: The Ripple Effect. Your Daily Legacy. Every action we take, no matter how small, creates ripples that affect those around us and the world at large. An intentional life recognizes this responsibility and strives to create positive ripples. It's easy to think, what can I do? I'm just one person. But never underestimate the power of consistent, individual actions aligned with good intentions. Small kindnesses, integrity in your work, a willingness to listen, the courage to stand up for what's right. These are all part of the legacy we build daily. It's not about grand heroic deeds, but about the quality of character we demonstrate in our everyday interactions. Designing a life you actually love is an art. an ongoing practice, not a final destination you reach and then you're done. It's about making conscious choices day by day that align with your most authentic self and your vision for a meaningful life. Remember, time will keep moving, whether we choose to be passive passengers or active architects of our journey. You have the power to shape your perception, build strong pillars, and make a positive impact. No need to wait for the right time or permission from anyone. Start where you are, with what you have. Pick one idea from this video that resonates most with you. Experiment with it. Adapt it. Make it your own. Because the most fulfilling life isn't one that just happens by chance. It's one you design to truly love.